minute, is he flipping me off? Back at you, Bruce. And of course, when you're looking for the greatest martial artist to train your Bruce Lee clone, there's no one better than Chong Li from Bloodsport. Or this guy's good too.
Now, the first 5 techniques are Dragon, Tiger, Snake, Panther, Crane.
Yeah, shouldn't we be learning Jeet Kune Do, Sensei? It's only the style Bruce Lee is most known for. Yeah, whatever. Time for disco fighting! And yeah, thanks to the super funky power of disco, they managed to pick all of these kung fu styles up in a day.
And none too soon. Number 1's first assignment will be to get rid of Mr. Chai Lo. That film company of his is nothing more than a front for a gold smuggling racket.
Their first mission is to bring the nefarious international gold smuggler Chai Lo to justice. Gold is really hard to smuggle, but Chai Lo gets away with it because he also happens to be a martial arts movie producer. What, are movie producers immune to prosecution or something? But luckily, this presents the ideal opportunity for the good guys to send Bruce Lee in undercover as a movie star, infiltrate Chai Lo's organization, find the gold, and bust the bad guys. And believe it or not, this plan actually seems to work. Bruce Lee 1 just walks onto a movie set and starts fighting stuntmen in front of the worst matte painting in the world. Where's this movie supposed to be taking place? On the top of Mount Kilimanjaro? Heaven? Well, judging from the set design, Chai Lo obviously doesn't throw much of his gold smuggling money back into his movie front. Yes, no one will suspect a thing when a guy who looks and acts exactly like the most famous martial artist on Earth shows up as the star of their new movie. Brilliant! Amazingly, Chai Lo realizes there's something fishy about this guy, but he can't quite put his finger on it.
You mean you haven't checked him out? He's good enough to be an undercover agent, Chang.
Oh, a spy?
Exactly.
So you think the guy is a secret agent because he's a really good martial artist? Doesn't... Asshole, you're making a martial arts movie! Just because the guy knows kung fu, that doesn't make him a secret agent. Alright, he is a secret agent, but still, you got lucky. That was an awfully big leap. I mean, hey, wait, a really good martial artist, we don't have the budget for that. Wouldn't the scene have just made more sense if the guy pointed and said, "Hey, Wormy, what the hell is Bruce Lee doing on my set? Isn't he supposed to be dead?"
Looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, I know he looks nothing like Bruce Lee, but I'm going by movie logic here. We all know that clones tend to have minor physical and psychological variations because of irregularities in the RNA recombination sequencing. In other words, cloning isn't really what you'd call an exact science.
Oh my god, I love Bruce Lee movies! This is the greatest Bruce Lee movie I've ever seen in my life! Silence, you fool! Don't you know that character is trademarked? Unless we kill the other one. Permanently.
Look, I told you if you were going to stay at my place, you need to stop killing people. Especially me!
Okay, jeez. Look, I kill a guy one time and now I'm never going to live it down for the rest of my life, am I?
So on the hunch that Bruce Lee is a secret agent, Chai Lo and his flunky try to brainstorm what to do about him. I've got to tell you, I really don't get what's with Chai Lo's wormy sidekick. He's always giggling, and I think the dude's got brain damage or something.
Yeah. He's terrific! I want you to get rid of him fast.
Anyway, Chai Lo decides that whether Bruce 1 is a spy or not, it makes much more sense to quietly send 2 guys to beat him to death with their bare hands. So that it looks nothing like an accident?
Okay, who do you suggest that we use?
White Panther and Quick Tiger.
So he hires these 2 guys, Mark Hamill and John McEnroe. Well, it's a good thing they dressed inconspicuously, huh? Don't these guys just scream professional hitmen to you? I love how Chai Lo's plan is to send 2 martial artists against a man who is widely regarded as one of the greatest martial artists in history.
You pay for that, you dirty Jew!
Did he just say you'll pay for that, you dirty Jew?
You pay for that, you dirty Jew!
So, moving on. Since Bruce Lee just beat up John McEnroe, Chai Lo realizes that beating Bruce Lee in martial arts is clearly impossible. They've got to take him out. But how to do it so no one gets suspicious?
Oh, you know we go ahead with the film as planned and shoot him in front of the camera.
That's the best idea you've had.
Yeah, it's great. We can capitalize for years on his death when this picture comes out.
Why, that's brilliant! We stage a weapons malfunction with one of the on-set firearms so that Bruce Lee gets shot, but it still looked like an accident! It worked for Brandon Lee.
Darkest sketch! Darkest sketch! Darkest sketch!
And while you're shooting his big death scene, I will be digging the gold out of the ground. Burying it there was a clever move.
Hey, wait, what?
I will be digging the gold out of the ground. Burying it there was a clever move.
Burying it in the ground was a clever move.
Oh, that's it. That's the secret to becoming an international gold smuggler. Bury it someplace where no one will ever find it, like the ground. Well, where in the hell else are... The ground? That's not gold smuggling, that's just gold hiding. Anyone can hide shit. Gold smuggling is transporting it someplace. Like that guy in Lethal Weapon 2. Now that was a gold smuggler.
Okay, so since his last two hitmen totally screwed the pooch, Chilo decides to shoot Bruce in front of the camera, so he hires a bunch more hitmen, none of whom have any guns whatsoever. All they do is they just rush forward and attack him with knives. Hello? What happened to the gun plan? That was a good plan. What kind of movie producer and international gold smuggler can't afford a gun? Now this movie is just ripping off the soundtrack to The Warriors. Now that'd be a cool scene. Bruce Lee fighting the baseball furies. Well, by now you're probably noticing that 95% of this movie is just mindless kung fu fighting. There's almost no plot beyond Bruce Lee goes places and wrecks your shit. Notice that any time someone gets hit, they make the same whining, moaning noise. These are the whiniest, most whipped henchmen I've ever heard of. Oh, why do you have to hit me there? While the hitmen are keeping Bruce busy, Chilo goes to his magnificent hiding spot and digs up all the gold he was hiding in his, clever hiding spot, the ground, and he tries to make his getaway on a sailboat. Yeah, that's his super secret smuggling vehicle, a fucking sailboat. It's so lame that Bruce just catches up to him by fucking swimming, and then, of course, there's another fight scene.
Get him!
Isn't it really annoying how every single move that every character makes results in a whooshing sound, and every punch that someone lands sounds like someone throwing a stake against a wall? Well, anyway, Bruce Lee kicks the shit out of Chilo, of course. Ooh. And then, like a fucking train derailing, we cut back to London where Agent Curtis is giving Bruce Lee 2 and Bruce Lee 3 their new assignment.
Your mission is to eliminate a certain Dr. Nye, a brilliant scientist, but quite mad.
You mean Dr. Nye, the science guy?
Oh, believe me, you don't want to mess with Bill Nye. He will end your ass with science!
Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
You pay for that, you dirty kid!
Yeah.
He's terrific!